A months-long legal battle over abortion ballot language has ended with the Idaho Supreme Court's decision late yesterday. The group, Idahoans United for Women and Families, sued state officials over what the group says was biased ballot language. And the court found that the state's ballot title and fiscal impact statement failed to meet legal requirements. Aspen Shumpert has reaction from those involved in what this means for getting the measure to voters.
We know in the stories we hear from women and their husbands and their loved ones who on the worst day of their life, it's made much worse, more traumatic, more dangerous, more expensive by the overreach of our government. And we know that we can end that through the Citizens Ballot Initiative.
The group Idahoans United for Women and Families is trying to reverse Idaho's near-total abortion ban.
We know that the standard we had for personal liberty, for private decision-making, for an environment where doctors felt like they could take care of their patients is gone. And that is because of the ban.
Idaho's Attorney General is responsible for writing the ballot initiative's titles based on language submitted from the group. And the Idaho Division of Financial Management is responsible for the initiative's fiscal statement. But the group says the state's descriptions of the initiative were misleading and incomplete.
The short title and the fiscal impact statement are the two most critical pieces printed on the ballot. They are designed to summarize exactly what a law does and summarize exactly what the law will cost.
As the legal process has played out, it stopped the group from gathering the needed signatures for the initiative to make it on the November 2026 ballot.
Not being able to collect signatures during a time in Idaho when there are tons of community festivals, gatherings, the weather is the best weather we have all year. Folks are out of school. Needless to say, we were literally burning daylight.
But the legal battle ended Monday.
We're very grateful the wait is over.
The court found the Attorney General's short ballot title fails to substantially comply with state law because it failed to alert voters to key provisions.
They are the fact that we are decriminalizing abortion in cases of medical emergency, life and health of the mother, and in cases of a fetal diagnosis. That's big. And that we are also decriminalizing doctors in this state. Those are two key components that were prior omitted, and we think they're important to the voters of Idaho.
The court also found the fiscal impact statement fails to substantially comply with the good faith requirement and contain conflicting statements that create confusion.
This would cost nothing or next to nothing. Fiscal impact statement should have reflected that, and it didn't. It contained jargon, it contained confusing information, and completely extraneous random numbers that only served to confuse voters in the future.
The AG's office, in a statement to KTVB, says the court rejected other legal concerns the group claimed, like a biased long ballot title and a flawed approach to ballot titles. Idaho's Attorney General Raul Labrador says his office will move swiftly to revise the short title with the court's guidance.
This is an Idaho movement. This is an Idaho problem. We've written an Idaho law to fix it. It is going to be powered by Idahoans carrying this. We're going to make up for lost time. We are going to come out of the gate at a sprint, and I'm confident we will be able to meet that challenge. The stakes are too high not to.
The Attorney General and the Division of Financial Management have until Monday at 4 p.m. to turn in a new title and new fiscal impact statement to the court based on their specifications. The court will review those for compliance, and the Secretary of State's office will certify the petition, and the group can start circulating and collecting signatures. Joe, they need 70,000 signatures for this initiative to make it onto the ballot. I know their goal is much more than that at 100,000. Again, they need all their signatures by the end of April next year to make it onto the November ballot of next year.
And we know that some campaigns have had significantly longer to get those signatures, so it'll be interesting to see what this group does. Again, the goal is to have this on the November 2026 ballot.
Yep.
That would be up to Idaho voters then.
Yes.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on it. Thanks, Aspen.